People are thinking he may be whitelisted to bring in people to play with him, clear 150 BRFs. What do you mean? So I know he's got that support barb going, but what do you mean by this? Oh, Jesus Christ. All damage reduction 18.5 dot 12.5 from leads 15 for the boon. Vulnerable 4.6 plus 10 poison 21.1 dodge. Jesus Christ. 87k life and 17 armor. Nice. Yeah, fucking 18 all plus 15 plus 21 from poison because you're always poisoning them with wind shear. That's crazy. They modded it? I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't know. The efforts people are willing to go to do stuff. Yeah, the red-winged demons and shit. Yeah, they're no fun to fight against. Explain why some people pushing 500k to a million life, some perfect resistance, and he has 2k life and 2k damage. I mean, not necessarily. The damage comes from, like, when it comes to attack power, this thing can vary so wildly, especially when you start tempering these things and getting, or not tempering, but masterworking them. Hell, even tempering, because you can roll damage and stuff on them, right? So, like, when you start getting the right things and the right multiplicatives going, like, you can get attack power to reflect stupid fucking high. Life, barbs, if he was doing it on anybody else besides a barb, I'd be like, sure, kind of annoying or whatever. But realistically, when you can masterwork a Doombringer and Grandfather and Shaco and everything like that, like, I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about so you don't think I'm just spouting shit out my ass. But, like, if you masterwork these things, we get a Grandfather in here, we get a Shaco in here, and we get a Doombringer in here. All of these alone already put you at 16,000 life. I'm going to remove these things just so that way they're not there. Delete, delete, and delete. And this too. So we're at 15.8k life without anything. Now you put all of these up, blah, 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 whatever. You max the life out there. You put this up, max the, yeah, I'll make it even perfect too, because this is 41%. Do that plus this. Do that plus this. Do this plus that plus this. Just from those 3 items alone, you already have 37,000 life. That's not taking into account the chest armor that you'd put on with, what the fuck, I can stop it, with the imposing presence, and defined with literally anything else on it. You can get a fucking necklace with more stuff on it, right? Where's that at? or not that, excuse me. You can get more here. Where's it at? I know you can get it on here. Where the hell is it at? Fucking don't tell me I can't do it. I'll beat you. Plus actually getting to there, blah blah blah, whatever. And so I don't think that this is actually, yeah, this doesn't reflect here, but you have 37,000 life and it's getting boosted by another 90% multiplicative. So just that plus this plus pants plus this plus this plus that. Just say you rolled it right. But you can get it in those 3 items in particular. So that puts you at 21 ranks to imposing presence. If you get them all masterworked and everything like that, right? If you're focusing mainly on max life. So 126 multiplicative percentage of life on top of the 38 we have just from those items, not to include max life rolled on here, there, this, fucking your weapon as well. Like say you just do this and you go with the fucking normal stuff, strength, max life, and we'll go crit damage because fuck it, whatever. But max life gets boosted, and then we have the 12, and then max life 46,000. Like it's, you can get this to go stupid high. You have 86% max life here. You have 8 grand life there. You have another 4 grand life there. Like, I don't see it being immensely crazy, especially because this isn't reflecting the 126% extra max life, as well as you adding the extra 20% bonus to max life here. And then you can go with thorns equal to 30% of your max life, which realistically, if you did that plus the thorns plus everything, yeah. And that's just the boosting of that node right there with the ranks that you get towards that. And that's not even having max life added that rolled perfect, that you maxed, that you got max life on, plus the strength, and then whatever resistance you need to make sure your resistances aren't fucked. Fucking max life there. Plus max life there. So, yeah, and I mean, I'm not even done adding more max life to the build. And then, yeah. So, I mean, it can just keep going and going and going and going and going. Depending on what you can do, what you've got available to you, all that jazz. But yeah, you can get life on everything, plus make it super mega awesome. And just from putting those items on, and you can only keep one Doombringer on, so it does suck that you can't add any extra, but modifier, max life, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah. Just from having max life on literally only max life and imposing presence, which is not getting accounted for, you have 77,000 life. On my barb, let's look at this because I can't quite remember what I got his life up to before I stopped fucking playing him to do all this other stuff. So I want to say he's over 50k at least. But I also don't have the best rolls in anything or all that jazz. So I have 52,000 life and I'm missing my amulet and stuff. But I also have a chest armor for razor plate for thorns, so we're down the imposing presence charges we could get there, right? Plus there because we couldn't roll because we ran out of tempers. But even just having a couple, having 30% extra life, like if I took all of those points out and we only had the 2 or whatever, 2, yeah. That puts me at 47. So each point that you put in without having Grandfather or Doombringer, which we could grab Grandfather. I don't have Doombringer. Even just putting that on puts us back up to 51. Put extra points in there, we're at 56. But yeah, so like it's absolutely doable. I wish there was a way that I could see the in-game tooltip work for that with max roll, but doing that plus then going into the Paragon board, we're literally just going to slap shit into max life nodes. There's another 12% max life, another fucking 8%, so there's 20% max life. We're at 94 life just from choosing those. Fucking Blood Rage. Those, you're at 102. 110. Uh, 119. And again, this isn't even taking into consideration the 120% multiplicative extra that could be being applied right here. 131k right there. And again, this is all just pure life, right? Just to showcase how much life you actually can get just from Paragon points. 148k. $160. So yeah, it looks like those are all the live Paragon nodes that we can get, which puts it 160, not even taking into consideration the extra 126% that we actually could do. So what is that? So so what is that? Fucking 160,591. That alone puts you at 202.3 or 202k life. Doing that quick math, I know there's different fucking things that go into changing that a little bit. Plus, we don't even have the actual rubies in our gear for percentage of extra life. So 207. Oh my god, stop it. Points. We could absolutely get all these fucking Paragon or glyph nodes and stuff and even walk away with a couple of these if we so chose to, right? So you absolutely could walk away with more. But yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Plus you also have, what is it? Damages. Walls grant fortify. Starlight. And I'm actually doing my math wrong there, I think. So let's see. So yeah, so with how high life can get, is Razor Blade on Barb just wasted? No. If anything, because of the rework to it, it's necessary. Thorns has a 10% chance to deal 150% extra damage. Yeah, no. Razor Plate is fucking G. It's goated. Like, yeah, you lose 6 ranks to imposing presence and max life and stuff, but yeah, no. This will absolutely obliterate anything that touches you in the game. Same with like PvP and stuff. It'll just blast it out of the fucking water. But yeah, so those are the few things that I can see with life and stuff. Now would drop your life a little bit if you decide to put Razor Blade on and switch it out for that, but it is yeah. If you want more life, you can put that on. If you want to drop a little bit of life for massive thorns, you're going to need to put that on, especially if you're playing a thorns barb. If you're doing something else, then you get away with this setup. But if you want to do thorns, yeah, especially with the exploits you're going to put in here where you do more damage to thorns and gain more damage to thorns per max life you have, and then just increasing your thorns period and stuff. So yeah, as well as the tempering that you can get on stuff as well, right? Up to 16% thorns while fortified. So one thing I don't like is it doesn't reflect it, but yeah, you can get 16, 32, 48, 62, 78% thorns while fortified as well. Well, actually 62% because you'd be removing that for razor plate. So whatever your thorns is here, which is technically 0, even if you wanted to switch this out for razor plate, that rolled all of it shit perfect or whatever, plus the rubies, you're still at the 236. Like, this number's not going to change because of what we've got for the imposing presence there, but 28,000 thorns just from razor plate on masterwork. So 40,000, 40.5 thousand thorns. So yeah, 40.5 thousand thorns. On top of 12% extra damage to thorns, plus more damage for each 10% bonus of max life you have, plus just more additive percent by thorns, plus increasing your thorns to equal 30% your max life, plus I mean all of the damage is right there. And even at a 90% increase to life, you're still above 400k life. And it also depends on how that multiplicatively adds to that. So that could potentially be much higher. Especially once you start adding rubies and stuff. That 9%, you're at 18, 36, 45% max life. Yeah, that's you're able to do many things. But it is the time for me to get to the gym. Much as I love to theory craft and all this jazz. But I yeah, I always love sitting down thinking about it, because we could definitely have more on here, and I'd be interested to maybe goof off and look at it a little bit more. Yeah, definitely a lot more we could do here. But yeah, I don't have anything else for you guys, so I'm going to hop off and get to the gym. Bowler, thank you for the chit chat, and thank you for the theory crafting, thank you for the mind stimulation. 40 bucks for Vessel Hatred, it's not bad, not at all. Not at all for an entire expansion for the next half of Sanctuary, essentially. So, but y'all have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna dip because it is gym time. Time for some chest day. Time for the fucking just crunch time, baby. So y'all have a good one. I'll see you guys again tonight for Elden Ring with Orby and Jeffy Boy. I don't know what time we're gonna get started, but it should be sometime towards the evening. At least for me. I'll kind of keep you guys updated if we go live sooner or not. But like I said, I don't have anything else for you guys. So thank you for hanging out, chilling, all that jazz. We blasted a lot tonight, and we got our other 100 rounded out. So that was GG's. I might do the Sork sometime soon here. It's gonna be a Firebolt Sork, so I'm excited to get that up and running. But yeah, I don't have anything else for you guys. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys again later tonight for more Elden Ring shenanigans. You know, us guys, we like to have fun and goof off and have all the fun. But y'all have a good one. Thank you for being here. See you guys again soon. Peace, guys.